Hello, my name is Trisha Cady. Welcome to the Department of Interventional Radiology. We've actually gone through many name changes over the years. Sometimes you may hear us referred to as specials because we used to be known as special procedures. From there, our name changed to angiography, so very frequently you'll hear us referred to as angio. But most recently, our name has been changed to Interventional Radiology, fondly known as IR. This is our fish tank. One of the first things you'll see as you enter our unit, a very soothing environment where we hope to share with you that you'll feel safe, that you can continue to be an advocate for your patient at the bedside. As you enter IR, there is a desk there, a nurse's station. This is where our charge nurse sits. She's the one who will be contacting you. She'll call you up on the unit floor, ask you how much time you need for a heads up in order to travel, and you two will coordinate the trip down to IR together. So we do have our own tube station. It is located right next to the charge nurse in the front when you first enter IR, and our tube station number is 811. Located in an alcove right behind the nurse's station, we have an ACT machine, a glucometer, and a Sharps container. Directly located across from that is our EKG machine. Thank you. So here in IR we have two code carts. One sits outside of room 18, and that one also has an open chest tray. So we are equipped to handle such a situation. So now we're in a typical IR procedural room, and what I'd like to do in here is kind of point out to you the different pieces of equipment that are very specific to you and the needs of your patient. Every single room has a pink cart. This is very specific to the nurse. Supplies up here, very obvious to the eye. Opening up the first drawer, you've got your contrast allergy kit and all of your emergency medications. Drawers on down, typical IV supplies, all of your respiratory needs. We've got lab supplies down here, and in this drawer, thermometer, bedpans, urinals, all ancillary supplies you may need. Also, lots of documentation, your timeout sheet. If you didn't bring one with you, you'll find all of that in this bottom drawer. Very important aspect of every room is our code blue button. You will find this in every room, but it may be located in different areas. Try and eyeball it when you first come into the room. What's very important about this button is that it will not call a code for you regarding 4/2012. What it will do is bring in all available IR personnel to give a helping hand. They will bring the code cart with them, but very important to know that if you feel the need to call a code on your patient, you still need to dial 4/2012. Also, every room is set up with oxygen, suctioning, and your supplies needed for any patient who may come down here on respiratory therapy. So every room in IR is equipped with a computer. In here you can access MIS. Also there's CareCast. If you are here pre-Epic, Pisces is not available here, but once September 10 rolls around and we have Epic, you will be able to access your online charting. Behind the computer in this room, we have the grease board. This grease board is for your use so that you can relay important information to the team, such as platelets, INR, where you can contact the family in case of an emergency. So every procedural room also has a telephone in it for your use should you need it. If you feel that there's been a clinical status change in your patient, I want you to remember that you'll be needing to perhaps call your own physician, to remember that the physicians, the radiologists that are working on the patients are mostly focused on the procedure that is actually going on in the room. And that if you feel you need extra support, With your own physician who is caring for your patient upstairs, use this phone to page them and correspond with them. So the yellow card above the telephone in every room will direct you to the phone number in order to reach the charge nurse who sits out front. So any need you may have, call her. Help is only a phone call away.